That's right.
Good, good.
So we're gonna start our playthrough of Digimon Time Stranger. We have our male protagonist, Dan Yuki, as well as our female, Kanan Yuki. Other than, obviously,
good, good.
male versus female. No difference between the two protagonists other than their agent ID numbers, which are only 1-digit difference. But we're gonna go ahead, play as Dan, and go ahead and get it started.
Take your seat and wait for the show to start. A story about the natural laws of the world is about to begin.
Uh-oh. Looks like we've been overdoing it a little lately. The world is starting to wake up to our existence. Ironic, really. A secret organization that hunts down urban legends is becoming an urban legend in its own right. If that anime you just saw gets too popular, you can forget about going around dressed like that anymore. I'll go ahead and put in a request for budget for a new uniform. But for this mission, you'll need to keep a low profile. Is that clear, Agent? Now then, are you already aware of the anomalous phenomena that have been observed in the city?
Anomalous phenomena.
You know, paranormal occurrences that can't be explained by today's science. It's our specialty, remember? Similar phenomena have been confirmed in Japan's Shinjuku area. It's a routine mission, you know the drill.
And who are you again?
I know it's been a while, but come on. I relay orders and info from HQ, and you handle the investigation in the field. Regulations forbid me from sharing my name, but you can call me Operator, as usual. Getting back to the mission, are you already aware of the anomalous phenomena that have been observed in the city?
Of course.
Inexplicable explosions, sightings mysterious life forms, localized earthquakes, abnormal weather patterns. There's no shortage of strange reports. All typical anomalies, so it's time for Adamas to step in. The top brass have high hopes for us, I'm told. So I'm hoping we can make this mission a repeat performance.
Repeat?
I personally wasn't satisfied with the results of our last mission, since we let the target escape at the last minute. But the higher-ups really value the data we obtained during the mission, hence their high hopes for us today.
And who's Adamas?
Our organization, Adamas, is a special investigation bureau that looks into these kinds of anomalies away from the public eye. This mission is no exception, of course, so do take utmost care to maintain secrecy and remain hidden.
Understood.
I'll send the coordinates to your digivice. Check your map and approach the target location. Again, don't blow your cover. And let's pray that the anime from earlier doesn't become too popular. Now then, it's time to start the mission. I'm counting on you.
Well, I gotta say that anime was definitely a really cool intro. Definitely gave the Persona vibe. But let's go ahead and dive into it, see what's going on. Anime reminds me of one I used to love back in the day. What was it called again? I don't know. Cyborg 009 maybe? What's going on? These clouds came out of nowhere and my cell reception is awful. All the cars have disappeared too. Did something serious happen? All the cars have... You know, that's one thing in these types of games that we always wonder about in the back of our minds. Is, you know, how come we don't see vehicles and, you know, people and other events and stuff? Well, it's because they just don't exist. Alright, so this is our Digi line. This is where we can see everything from tutorials, missions, farm data, Digimon. So messages from Digimon, messages from allies, and then of course home, which is all messages. Just gonna keep going towards our objective and see what this phenomenon is.
I see you've reached the specified coordinates. Give me a sit rep.
Some kind of protest.
Yes, apparently. The government never fully explained why they closed off Nishi Shinjuku with the Wall of Hope. The official explanation is that some equipment exploded at an underground construction site. But a wall of this scale for something like that clearly doesn't add up. Hence the angry crowd demanding some real answers.
What exactly is the wall?
It's called the Wall of Hope. There was a big, mysterious explosion in Nishi Shinjuku 8 years ago. The wall was built just after that, ostensibly for public safety, but the truth remains murky. The phenomena we've been sent to investigate are seen most often around this wall. Best to assume we'll be investigating what's on the inside as well.
Crowd has been confirmed around the target coordinates.
You can really feel the fear and anger of the crowd. Our studies indicate an odd correlation between an increase in the frequency of anomalies and heightened social unrest. Anomalies have been occurring exponentially more often of late, at a rate only seen a handful of times in history. And though we aren't sure why, almost all those precedents were accompanied by complete societal collapse. Be it from an epidemic, a natural disaster, even more. That's why we're in such a hurry. But in our haste, I'm afraid we've alerted the world to our existence. Nevertheless, our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies and the horrible tragedies that follow. Try investigating that area a little further.
Alright. Go ahead and see if we can figure out anything else. And the best way to do that, talk to people. obviously hiding something. Stop making excuses and just tell us. You part of the process too? Don't hold back. Get up there and make yourself heard. You know what? That does sound like a good idea. I do have to say the protagonist outfit designs in this definitely feel like a reminiscent of Cyborg 009.
Are you all right?
That tremor just now was likely one of our anomalous phenomena. I managed to narrow the target coordinates down thanks to some videos from 8 years ago. Footage of the anomaly in this district was uploaded to the internet back then by some civilians. The actual videos have since been removed, but the comments still remain. And they tell us that those videos were all recorded in areas that are now on the inside of that wall. Check again to see if there isn't some way to get beyond that wall.
Kind of weird that there's special forces here, but hey, now we can walk over this thing.
An update. I'm sending you an additional mission. Someone is requesting aid near the target coordinates. That person had already been approved to contact your Digivice. Normally, I'd assume that to mean they're a member of the organization. At any rate, do what you can to keep whoever it is safe. It seems you've discovered some phase electron lifeforms. Phase electron lifeforms are mysterious organisms often found in the vicinity of anomalies. Adamas has been studying them for years, but the truth of their nature still eludes us. The analysis department at HQ finally decided on a name for these creatures in a report they put out the other day. Going forward, they're to be referred to as digital monsters, or Digimon for short. Naturally, we won't send you up defenseless. I'll transmit some firepower to you right now. The connection will only allow me to send one, however, so make your choice.
Alright, so we've got Patamon, Devimon, Gomamon for our starters. I'm gonna pick Patamon just because it makes getting some of the previous Digimon in the Patamon chain just a lot easier. Alright, let's go ahead and get into some combat.
Contact with hostile Digimon confirmed. Digivice activated. Execute the Digimon summoning program.
That is the coolest entrance in the entire Digimon franchise for summoning your first Digimon ever. But as you can see here, we've got our different compatibility types. So there are 7 total in the game, but there are only 3 that we really need to worry about, and that's vaccine, virus, and data. Just because they have like their rock, paper, scissors little scenario there. So virus beats data, data, vaccine, vaccine obviously cures viruses. The other 4 types, they don't really come into any kind of play because they have no strengths or weaknesses. And then Your damage output percentage is based off of whether or not you have an advantage with your attribute type or an element type. Some traits also adjust how your percentage for damage is calculated when it comes to, higher percentage or a lower percentage. And it's just telling us we can analyze our enemies. So I'm using an Xbox controller on Steam, but left trigger you can bring up analyze, and it shows attribute resistances, elemental resistances, gives you a little legend for what's good and what's bad, what their special skill is. Obviously, since we haven't used any attacks on Gatsumon, and Gatsumon hasn't used its special skill, we don't know that yet. So let's just go ahead and attack here.
Here we go.
And then same thing here with Digimon, we don't know anything just because we haven't attacked. But kind of a good thing if you haven't already unlocked the Digimon to just go ahead and use like different attack types on them just to see what their elemental resistances are. But once you unlock, like you've scanned the Digimon and it's been unlocked in your field guide, then you don't have to worry about trying to use different attacks to figure out what their resistances are. It'll auto-populate for you. And then for those who don't know, your field guide is...
The public often calls them ghosts or monsters, but we've decided to define phase electron lifeforms as Digimon. The Digivice enables interaction with such beings. A critical function is the Digi-attack. It allows you to command your allies to hit hostile Digimon with a preemptive strike. Go on, give it a try.
Yeah. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by our counterpart there. The field guide is kind of like your Digimon compendium, your encyclopedia, one would say. Closest thing is like the Pokédex for Pokemon, or your Monster Hunter guide, things of that nature. And then what I'm doing here is I'm just the Digimon attack that they were talking about, which is just, it doesn't use up health, it doesn't use up SP, which is your mana adjacent bar. And basically what it does is if it doesn't outright defeat the Digimon, then you'll go into combat where the Digimon will already be damaged, or some of them already be defeated. This is not a one-on-one type of game. For those that would expect Digimon to be like Pokemon, it's not outside of the fact that they're, monsters and, they evolve. No, it's more like a monster collector game, kind of like a Persona. What was it? Monster Hunter, Tamer game. I believe it was a mobile game.
The target coordinates are just ahead, but there appears to be an obstacle in your path. Your Digimon should be able to remove it easily. Give it a try.
Alright, that same ability of the Digimon allows us to interact with some things in the environment. Alright, sounds like there's something I don't want to deal with behind that wall. And I was right.
Hey, over here! Come on! This way, run!
goodness, we finally found each other again.
We know each other?
Huh? Enough with the jokes already. Now it's hardly the time, don't you think? Hey, where did he go? Wasn't he with you? Well, maybe he went on ahead. Come on, we need to hurry up to the roof of the government building.
Who are you?
Seriously, what's with you? I mean, isn't a war supposed to break out? We have to get to the roof of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building.
I'm guessing she's the target for our additional mission. She's not making a whole lot of sense, though. It's highly probable that she's been affected by an anomaly. What I still want to know, though, is why she was already approved to contact your Digivice. I'll check the database again. If I learn anything, I'll be in touch right away. Even though she piques my interest, we need to do something about that giant Digimon first. We can't allow it into the city. For now, please proceed with the primary mission.
Roger, securing target and continuing on.
It's no use. This door is stuck. But a major conflict is going to break out if we can't get through.
There!
Oh, don't scare me like that. At least give me some warning next time, okay? We should be getting close to the government building. We have to stop the fight that's about to start on its roof.
Alright, well, I don't know how you expect me to do that with just an itty-bitty Patamon.
Great! Wow!
Alright, so we got our first skill disc. One thing that's kind of nice
Do it!
that they've done different from other Digimon game is that like your skills are not unique to a Digimon. Like you can, aside from their signature skill, you can unequip and equip whatever skills to whatever Digimon you want without, you know, digivolving and de-digivolving to different species.
It is time! Transcendent Sword!
It was just telling us that if we use an item, then we don't lose the turn with that Digimon. Which is really nice for like this style of like RPG, because in every other RPG, if you use an item, then that's that character's turn. But not in this scenario.
You will never see it come! Transcendent Sword! never see it coming. Supreme Cannon! Leave this to me.
It might have started already. I sure hope that he's okay. We need to hurry too.
That Digimon just now is the largest ever observed. Anomalies are harbingers of further tragedy. Odds are there's more and worse yet to come. We have to nip this in the bud. That's our mission.
Copy that.
I'm counting on you, Agent.
Well, now that we've saved Omnimon's, or yeah, Omnimon's butt, instead of him coming to our rescue for this horrible superhero landing, go ahead and move on and make it to our movement building.
It was recently discovered that Digimon had characteristics of both organic matter and electric signals. Your Digivice uses the electronic aspects of Digimon to summon them into action. The Digivice can also convert the Digimon equivalent of DNA into binary code, which can then be replicated like data. We call this system of creating new Digimon converting. Try using this feature to augment your forces.
So converting is just when you have enough scan data from encountering a particular Digimon, you can actually create that Digimon. So as you can see now, we have Patamon and Koromon both in our parties.
Defeating more of the same type of Digimon will improve its analysis and boost the scan rate required for conversion. Once the scan rate reaches 100%, you'll be able to convert that Digimon and add them to your ranks. The closer the scan rate is to 200%, the stronger the new Digimon will be, so be sure to convert at a good time. It's also useful for anomaly analysis, so be sure to actively engage in combat to improve analysis and scanning.
And this is also one of those games where it pays off to, you know, go around and explore the map. Sometimes you find items, sometimes you might, you know, find a little piece of lore.
What happened here? Could this be what the wall was built to hide? Maybe something's happening on the roof of this building like that girl said. We can't ignore this. Cast aside common sense here. Anomalies always take a turn for the unexpected. Target coordinates set to Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building rooftop. Your first priority is to find a way up.
Do it!
Alright, so with these, I'm just gonna, you know, auto through most of these battles, unless it's a boss battle.
It looks looks like a Digimon has been analyzed enough and is ready for conversion. Try the convert function now. Just like how identical twins don't have the same personality, it seems Digimon each have individual personalities too. That's from having both organic and data-like properties. Their differences will become evident in and out of battle. You can learn more about each Digimon's personality under the Setup option in the Digimon section of your Digivice. Understanding each Digimon's personality will be vital to the success of your mission.
Well done. Wow. Great.
Alright, so now how Wanyamon max at 200%. It's recommended for this for two reasons. One, as you can see in the blue brackets, we get an extra 100 health points. And two, it also increases your starting talent. So here, Bodemon, if I, converted Bodemon now, I'd have 10 talent versus Wanyamon would have 20. Alright, now we've got another Digimon in our party.
There.
Alright, got Pokemon at 20%. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, do a little time skip. So I'm gonna go ahead and do quite a bit of grinding here. Give me a second, I will show you exactly why. So this big red guy right here, so he's an optional boss, that's Chaosdramon. So I'm going to do a lot of grinding so that I can
Much appreciated.
go ahead and
Everyone.
fight and beat him, and then I will bring you guys back once I've, taken care of him. Alright, so I'm done grinding. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go to load enhancements, and we're going to basically load every single one of these Digimon into Monodramon just to make life a little easier, just like you would if you had played the demo before the game came out. Now, what I recommend doing before you go in here and force feed all these Digimon to one is to lock out the ones you want to keep. That way you don't end up accidentally adding ones that you actually want to grow and evolve over time. So the main reason why we're loading all them is so we can get all the bonus stats, all the blue and parentheses stats, not so much the level, because this is technically
Do it.
Grab that. Load an attack. Go ahead and load Icicle Edge, which you get in the very beginning out of a chest. Right now.
There.
And the reason why is because now we'll have a 300 just like that. Ability you might have to help with stats.
Here it comes. Hyper Infinity Cannon!
I'm counting on you. Please.
Here it comes. Hyper Infinity Cannon!
I'm counting on you.
So as you see here, vaccine, water, and ice are increased damage. So that's why we put an ice type attack on. Healing is necessary.
Here it comes. Hyper Infinity Cannon!
Please. Are you okay?
Hyper Infinity Cannon! Here it comes. Hyper Infinity Cannon! Here it comes. Hyper Infinity Cannon! Here it comes. Hyper Infinity Cannon! Damn.
And then for beating him, you get a 5% of the scan as well as a 10%
Wow.
attachment, or not attachment, but a single use item. So it'll increase the talent on your opponent condition. So we're gonna go on the elevator.
Do it.
As soon as you have a Digimon with its packs, just go in.
Do it. Great.
Your Digivice also has an analyze function. It instantly scans your surroundings and marks anything suspicious. The Digimon in your Digivice help with this. Their sense of sight and smell helps pinpoint places of concern. A useful feature when you're unsure of where to go.
Much appreciated. Over there. There!
So this is kind of like the point of no return.
What's wrong? Come on, quickly! Oh. Look, over here!
Well, that was
Much appreciated. Over there. There! Great. Wow. Do it.
What? What in the world is going on? I don't know. All of a sudden, this rubble came raining down. I just want to get back to my friends.
Can you fly us to the other side?
Huh? Why do you ask? I don't think I can. Just look how puny my wings are. You did clear away that rubble for me, though. And maybe it's just my imagination, but I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. So I'm thinking you probably aren't a bad person. Okay, fine. I'll give it a try.
I'll be honest, this version of Digimon throws me off because I'm used to a picture of Digimon back in the day with the female voice.
Great.
See Digimon fly us across.
From here? You want me to fly to the other side from here? What? Are you sure? Okay, I'll try, but I'm not guaranteeing we'll make it. Well, grab on. Here goes. Ah! It's no good! We're going to make an emergency landing right there!
I also want to apologize for the Digimon conflict in the human world. Well, I appreciate that, but I don't think you caused it. I wish I could help from here on out, but I'll only be a burden to you. I think it's better for me to rest here. Alright. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
Collapse, was this the doing of another Digimon? I'll let it sit probably.
Great. Wow.
Digimon, which is something that works with Digimon.
let me tell you about Digivolution. The person who came up with the basic theories was your adoptive father, Dr. Yuki, the founder of Adamas. He referred to phase electron lifeforms as semi-cyber beings. Dr. Yuki's research was ignored in academic circles, but was carried on by like-minded individuals in the organization. And that research led to the discovery of Digivolution. As Digimon gain experience in battle, they go through changes. You might even have some Digimon that are ready to Digivolve now. Check your Digivice and see.
So we actually have quite a few that are ready to Digivolve, which this is kind of the bread and butter of Digimon. So, and not North America, it's called Evolution, but we call it Digivolution, or Digivolving. So, we're gonna go ahead and do Digivolutions here. And then what's really cool is we can also de-digivolve, which brings it down. And the whole reason why that's good is it'll help us increase our talent, as well as help us keep some of our bonus stats. So let's go ahead and get through digivolution. And then Digivolution. So this is where this game differs from others. Normally you have to have already seen the pre-Digivolution. This time you just need the same base personality. Just straight up bring it all the way down. Just like that. So this is why I picked that. Immediately Digivolve without changing personality. This pathway up easier for us in the future. For the time being, at least. Yeah, so Digivolution just meet stat requirements and an agent level. An agent level is required.
That one! Do it!
This is who we're gonna digivolve into. This Digimon. Let's see if we're ready.
Do it! Counting on you! Great! Do it! Do it! Great! There! Wow!
That shape and structure. It's man-made, no doubt about it. Why did the government close this place off to begin with? Is something afoot that not even Adamas is aware of? The two of us may be in over our heads. I'll make an urgent request for reinforcements. the nation's security agencies won't be of much help. That's why we exist. We must fulfill our mission.
How that entire took that entire cutscene.
Great. Great. There. That one. Wow. Do it.
Say that name, it really makes me just run it out. I'm not gonna sit here right now.
Good, good.
So yeah, I'm gonna take it all the way for the Gazumon and Jumamon. Keep on going there. That line.
I can't predict what awaits you ahead. Prepare for the worst. And don't forget about converting and digivolution. These functions are based on the theories given to us by Dr. Yuki. His inventions contributed greatly to society. Yet so few know of him because he rarely made public appearances, and he gave up all the rights to his work. He poured his own private funds into the establishment of Adamas to protect humanity from the threat of anomalies. No one is more suited to carry on his legacy than you, who bears his name. Master converting and digivolution well.
Alright, sounds like our adopted father. We just found out we were adopted. Shock. Sounds like these would be awesome and kind of led the way for us to be able to have our Digimon.
What's all this? Why are Digimon gathering on the roof? Look out! Here comes trouble! This hostile is clearly more powerful than the other Digimon. You are hereby authorized to use cross arts. Using the Digivice as a catalyst, focus the energy of your Digimon on a single point and release it. How well you can align the hearts of your allies all depends on you yourself. All that we do to protect humanity from anomalies. On the honor of Adamas, we must persevere.
Get ready! Catch my breath!
No!
Hey!
Now.
Watch and learn! Catch my breath! Watch and learn! Get ready! Catch my breath!
I fear this Digimon is unlike any we've encountered previously. Our job is to keep civilians safe from anomalies. We can't afford to make any mistakes here.
Watch and learn! Get ready! Catch my breath!
please. Counting on you.
What the hell? Hurrah! Oh, yeah! What's going on?
Is it alive?
What is it? I've never seen a Digimon like this before.
No, you're wrong. This isn't a Digimon. Huh? Then what is it?
It must be a human.
This is a human?
Get back, both of you! No ordinary human could reach this place. That means you must be dangerous, an intruder! Some government building exploded? What are you talking about? What do you want? Wait, could you be after the egg? Prepare yourself, egg thief!
Calm down, Minerva. This human just looks confused to me.
What? Another intruder? You! You must be this egg thief's accomplice! Ah!
Minnie!
Nervy! Say, human, is that your friend? Not sure what you're talking about, but you're basically saying it's bad news, right? If something happens to that egg, the human world might be affected too. This is so frustrating! There's no time to explain everything! If
not Shadow's friend. Can you help us? Please?
Darn, no cell reception. Alright, well, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Giant thing, giant fist, some weird spectral ghost thing, but we will go ahead and call it here for right now. Appreciate you guys watching along with me as we enjoy the story together. This is our current team, and we'll go ahead and end it here. And in case no one's told you yet today, you're awesome, and someone